stayed in it. They decided not to have Blaney come over and run the car. Oh, and we've got contact up in turn number 2, and that is Landon Castle. The 18-year-old Landon Castle, who did so well.
Get it fired up. Come on, get this 20 car around. Come on, go.
He did so well the first half of the race last week at St. Louis, only to have an incident there that put him out. And here he is early in this one on lap 14, creating our first caution.
We don't know if it was his fault or was it a victim of maybe a little bump.
Well, let's go back and find out. Keep an eye out on the 24. Oh, it looked like Steve Wallace may have given him an assist.
Bump drafting getting in. That's not the hot ticket.
So there might not be Christmas dinner invitations going out to Steve from Landon.
Not at all. If you just seen a 99 car went by him on the inside, he's making the quickest progress.
Let's go on board with Carl Edwards to see what his view was like. Waiting there for Landon. Here we go.
Here they're going down. They're both on the outside. Well, it looked like Landon got a little loose before Steven got into him.
Okay.
You know, that happens. I wrecked Mike McLaughlin here once, and his wife never let me forget about it.
Listen to the pre-race show on NASCAR Countdown. You know he's still got Milwaukee on his mind. That's where, of course... Oh, hold on. We'll talk about that in a moment. We've got our second caution coming up at lap 43. That's David Reagan in the 6 car that has turned it around down in turn number 4. Take another look, see what happens. Oh, got a little assist maybe?
Well, he definitely. I wonder if that could be a payback.
That was Josh Wise in the 22. Let's go on board with the 29 car.
He might have just been a little late to the throttle, and what happens is you pick the throttle up so early here, and he might have had to jump out of it, and Josh Wise got in the back of him.
Well, you can see that Brad Coleman's had a problem, and it's called contact with the turn 1 wall. And also involved in this was Scott Lagacy. They were battling for 13th on the racetrack. There's what's left of Lagacy's machine, as he's already made it into pit lane. Let's go back and take another look.
Okay, here they are coming out of turn 4. Like I said, those guys get close together early on, and Lagacy just didn't give enough room on the outside.
And it goes all the way down to turn 1 before they finally come to a stop.
Early in the race like that, you know, there should be some give and take.
Let's just listen.
He lifted a little. He lifted a little more.
Take one more view from high above.
That's right. Like I said, the 41 car, you're coming out. You got all the wheel you can to turn that thing to keep it to the bottom. And Coleman didn't give him a lot of room. He could have lifted and gave him some room. He had the spot, but there they are, back into the fence.
So we are under our 3rd caution, which means an error
off. When you watch the different lines, guys, that these 1-2 combinations, oh, we've got a problem. Caution's on the track.
Yes, we do. As we've got a car into the wall. It's Brett Rowe in the 05, and the West Virginia resident is scraped the wall pretty hard and brought out our 4th caution. It's your fresh tires, at least in that front pack. Some of the guys a little further back did take tires. Dick McCaskill being one of them, but he's a long way back at 21st. We got a car in the wall, and it is McCaskill. So he gets the fresh tires, can't do anything with them.
Well, I think he might have had low air pressure and just got turned around.
All right, let's go back. Take a look from the Ginn Resorts light ship.
Where's he at? Right there. He got a little help.
Yeah, he did. Not his fault. Yeah, fresh tires won't help that.
No. 8 tires probably wouldn't help that.
All right, so that puts us under another caution here, as it's our 6th. We've had 23 total laps so far under caution, and we've still got a lot of racing to go to decide this one.
It gets a little harder to pass when you get up into the top 8, that's for sure.
Strange how that works.
Yes.
Oh, no, and you can see it is McCaskill's car, and it is on fire, and he is pinned against the wall. So the safety crews are going to have to get over there pronto.
I think what happened, if I had to guess, it broke the fuel fill, and it wasn't in long ago, so that's probably just some fuel that come out of the fuel cell. Thank God these guys have the safety valves in these things.
Yeah, and so far everything's staying contained to the rear of the car. There is the safety crew on the spot.